Portugal entered the World Cup carrying the hopes of millions. On paper, they had one of the strongest squads in the tournament, filled with creative midfielders, dangerous wingers, and experienced leaders. Yet before the opening match even kicked off, most of the attention wasn't on tactics or team chemistry. It was on Cristiano Ronaldo. At 41 years old, many supporters believed he still had one more magical tournament left. Others questioned whether Portugal was relying too much on a legend whose greatest years were already behind him. Against DR Congo, Portugal started brightly. They controlled possession, moved the ball confidently, and scored an early goal that suggested a comfortable victory was coming. But as the minutes passed, the attack slowed down. Despite dominating the ball, Portugal created very few clear chances. Congo stayed organized, defended with confidence, and waited patiently for opportunities to strike on the counterattack. As the pressure increased, all eyes turned toward Ronaldo. Fans expected a trademark header, a clinical finish, or one unforgettable moment that could change the game. Instead, he struggled to influence the match. Several promising crosses entered the penalty area, but the connection that once made him one of football's greatest finishers was missing. Portugal looked predictable, while Congo grew stronger with every passing minute. By the end of the match, the 1-1 draw felt like a victory for Congo and a disappointment for Portugal. The result immediately sparked debate across the football world. Was this simply one difficult game, or was it the first sign that Portugal needed a different approach? The opening match had raised more questions than answers, and the biggest discussion centered on whether the team could still chase World Cup glory while depending so heavily on its most famous star. As the second half began, Portugal searched desperately for a breakthrough. The midfield continued to dominate possession, but every attack seemed to end the same way. Congo defended with discipline, closing every passing lane and refusing to leave space behind their backline. Portugal's wide players delivered crosses into the box, hoping Ronaldo would produce one of the towering headers that made him famous. This time, however, the defenders reached the ball first more often than not. The frustration became visible across the pitch. Bruno Fernandes tried to speed up the attack with clever passes, while Rafael Leao attempted to create danger through individual skill. Yet Portugal's finishing lacked the sharpness expected from a title contender. Every missed opportunity increased Congo's confidence, and the underdogs began believing they could take something from the game. One of Portugal's biggest problems was movement inside the penalty area. Too often the attack became predictable, allowing Congo's defenders to stay organized. Instead of stretching the defense with quick runs, Portugal relied on crosses that were comfortably cleared away. As time ticked away, the pressure shifted from Congo to Portugal, with every minute making the result feel more uncertain. When the final whistle approached, Portugal still searched for a winning goal that never arrived. The draw immediately became one of the biggest talking points of the tournament. Supporters praised Congo's determination, but also questioned Portugal's tactical approach. The result showed that controlling possession alone is never enough. Without creativity, movement, and clinical finishing, even the strongest teams can struggle against determined opponents. After the match, football experts focused on the bigger picture rather than just the final score. Many believed Portugal had enough talent to win comfortably, yet something was missing throughout the 90 minutes. Their passing was accurate, but the tempo often slowed, allowing Congo to reset defensively. The lack of urgency made it difficult to create clear-cut chances. Cristiano Ronaldo naturally became the center of discussion. His experience and leadership remained valuable, but many analysts questioned whether Portugal should continue building every attack around him. Football constantly evolves, and successful teams often adapt their style to match the strengths of their current squad. Portugal possesses energetic midfielders and fast wingers capable of changing games, but those qualities were not fully utilized. Roberto Martinez also faced criticism for his substitutions. Some fans expected earlier tactical changes to increase the pace of the attack. Instead, Portugal continued with a similar approach for most of the game. Congo remained disciplined, defended bravely, and earned a result that few predicted before kickoff. Although one draw does not define an entire tournament, it serves as a reminder that every World Cup match is a major challenge. Portugal still has enough quality to compete with the best teams, but improvements will be necessary if they hope to progress deep into the competition. Despite the disappointment, Portugal's World Cup journey is far from over. Tournament football is often decided by how quickly teams learn from difficult moments. History has shown that many champions started slowly before finding their best form when it mattered most. Portugal now has an opportunity to analyze their mistakes and respond with a stronger performance in the next match. The coaching staff will likely focus on improving movement in the final third, increasing the speed of attacks, and creating more variety in front of goal. Players such as Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, Vitinha, and Rafael Leao have the ability to unlock stubborn defenses if they receive the freedom to play with confidence. For Ronaldo, the challenge is different. Great players are remembered not only for their goals, but also for their ability to adapt. Whether he starts every match or contributes in a different role, his experience could still play an important part during the tournament. The most important objective remains helping Portugal succeed as a team rather than relying on individual moments. The draw against Congo may become either a warning sign or the turning point that inspires Portugal to improve. The answer will come in the matches ahead. Part 5. As the World Cup continues, Portugal still controls its own destiny. One unexpected result does not eliminate a talented squad, but it does increase the pressure for the remaining group stage matches. Every performance from this point forward will be closely watched by supporters, analysts, and rivals around the world. The debate surrounding Ronaldo is unlikely to disappear soon. Some fans believe legends deserve complete trust, while others argue that every player should earn their place based on current form. Both opinions reflect the passion that football creates, especially during the biggest tournament in the sport. What cannot be denied is Congo's impressive performance. They defended courageously, remained organized under constant pressure, and showed that determination can compete with reputation. Their disciplined display earned a valuable point and reminded everyone that no opponent should ever be underestimated at the World Cup. Portugal now faces an important decision. Should they continue with the same tactical approach or make changes before the next match? The answer could shape the rest of their campaign. One thing is certain. The story is far from finished, and the coming games will reveal whether Portugal can respond like genuine title contenders or continue searching for the form that supporters expect.